Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. Let's see today's question. So today's question we are taking this up from the topic of probability. And if I talk about the question which is given to us here from this topic, the question tells us that probability that the random variable x takes values x is given by probability of x equals to x, which is equal to k x plus 1 into 3 raised to minus x, where x holds the values from 0 till infinity, and when the question tells us k is a constant, then we have been asked to find the probability of x being greater than or equal to 2. So let's figure out the answer for this question. And the answer choices, if I talk about, the options given to us are 7 over 18. The second answer choice, 20 over 27. The third answer choice that's been given to us here is 7 over 27. And the last answer choice I have been given here is 11 over 18. So we need to figure out which one of the answer choices is the correct answer for the question that is given to us. Before starting off with the solution, I would first like to tell you that please do subscribe to my channel and support the channel as well, because it takes lots of efforts in making these videos for you on everyday basis, and it is free for you, and it also motivates me to put up better content and try to make the solutions as possible, as easy as possible for you to understand them in a better way. Let's see the solution now. So I have been given this probability at x equals to x, where x belongs to all the numbers from 0 till infinity. And this is the entire function given to us. So if I talk about the idea for probability, we know sum of all the probabilities is equal to 1. So once I know that sum of all the probabilities is always equal to 1, if I use that idea further to solve my question, I understand sum of all the probabilities if I'm figuring it out. So it tells me from all the values of x 0 till infinity, probability of x equals to x, which is equal to 1. So let's find some of the probabilities first, and then we'll use this idea and equate it with 1. So probability at x equals to 0, if I figure out, so if I'm putting x equals to 0, I get k into 1 into 3 raised to 0, which is 1. So it basically becomes k. Probability at x equals to 1, k into 1 plus 1, which is 2, and 3 raised to minus 1. So k 2, 3 raised to minus 1. So that basically gives you k into 2 over 3. Probability at x equals to 2, k, 2 plus 1, 3, and 3 raised to minus 2. So it gives you k into 3 over 3 square. Then if I find probability at x equals to 3, it gives me k into 4 into 3 raised to minus 3, which gives you k into 4 over 3 cube. So k into 4, not k divided by 4. This should not be there. So k into 4 over 3 cube. So what I understand here is there is a pattern that is being developed here. So if you see, the number in the numerator is increasing by 1 every time. And in the denominator, the power of 3 is increasing by 1 every time. So if I see and use this idea now, sum of all the probabilities is equal to 1. I can write that as k plus k into 2 over 3 plus k into 3 over 3 square, k into 4 over 3 cube, and so on is equal to 1 till infinity. So I know k taken common gives me 1 plus 2 over 3 plus 3 over 3 square plus 4 over 3 cube till infinity, which is equal to 1. So once I have that, let's say this entire bracket which is given to us is the sum s. So if I'm putting that entire thing as s, so I get, let s is equal to 1 plus 2 over 3 plus 3 over 3 square plus 4 over 3 cube till infinity. Now, once I have that, I want to figure out the value of s, right? So if I use this idea of infinite series, I want to find the sum of this infinite series. And there is a pattern here. So what I can do here is, first of all, I can divide this by 3. So my denominator will decrease by 3 in every case. So if I'm dividing this by 3, I get this as 1 over 3, 2 over 3 square, 3 over 3 cube, and so on till infinity. So if I also write this in the same form as the previous, I can write this s over 3 in this form as 0 plus 1 over 3 plus 2 over 3 square plus 3 over 3 cube. So basically what we have done is, every number in the denominator for that respective power in the denominator, we have decreased that by 1. So this is, let's say, my equation 1, and let's say this is equation 2. So if I'm subtracting both of the equations, I get this is s minus s over 3, which gives me 1 minus 0, so 1, 2 over 3 minus 1 over 3, same denominator, 2 minus 1 gives you 1, 1 over 3 square is common, so 3 minus 2 is 1, 1 over 3 cube, and so on till infinity. Now once I have that, I get 2s over 3. This is basically sum of an infinite series. And if I see this idea, it is nothing but a geometric progression where every term is divided by 3 further. So I get the common ratio, it is 1 over 3. So R is 1 over 3 in this case, and the first term is 1. And we know sum of an infinite geometric progression, it is given to us as a over 1 minus r. So from here, if I see, I get this as a, which is 1 minus r, which is 1 over 3. So I get 1 over 2 over 3. So that gives you 3 over 2. So 2s over 3 is 3 over 2. And that gives you s is equal to 9 over 4. So I get the sum of this infinite series which was given to us. This s basically becomes 9 over 4. Once I get this s in this question, so k into 9 over 4 is equal to 1. That gives me k basically as 4 over 9. Once I know k is 4 over 9, let's see the question that is asked to us, that tells us you have to find the probability of all the values of x greater than or equal to 2. So if I have to use that idea, probability of x greater than or equal to 2, if I want to figure that out, I know probability of x equals to 0, probability of x equals to 1, probability of x equals to 2, probability of x equals to 3, and all the greater values of x till infinity. We know sum of all probabilities is equal to 1. So if I want to find probability of x greater than equal to 2, means I want to find probability of all of this from 2 till infinity. So what I can do is, I'll take this, keep this on the left. So probability of x greater than or equal to 2. This is entire idea, which is equal to 1. And if I take both of them on the other side, gives me minus probability of x equals to 0, minus probability of x equals to 1. So if I solve for that, gives me probability of x equals to 0, we just figured out that was k. So 1 minus k minus probability at x equals to 1, we figured out that was 2 over 3k. So that was 2 over 3. So from here, if I see 1 minus k common, it gives you 1 plus 2 over 3. And that gives you 1 minus k into 5 over 3. And I already know the value of k. So k in this case, we know it is 4 over 9. So 1 minus 4 over 9 into 5 over 3. So if I solve this idea further, I get 1 minus 20 by 27, which is 7 over 27. And from there, I get the answer for this question, which basically matches with option C. So C becomes the correct answer for the question here that is given to us. I hope you have understood how to solve this type of questions. So this is the idea we figured out. And once we got the sum of infinite series, we just used that idea, dividing it by 3. So that was the only adjustment that you need to understand in this question. Once you get that S, then you can easily solve the entire question on probability. And that gives you the answer as 7 over 27. I hope you have understood how to solve this type of questions on probability. I'll see you again tomorrow with some other question from some other topic. And we are going to continue our series of questions on JEE. So stay tuned for more videos to roll out. Also, if you are enjoying these videos that we are doing on everyday basis, please do like the videos as well, and do subscribe to my channel, and share these videos with your friends also who are involved in the preparation of questions on JEE, so they can also take the benefit from these questions which we are solving on everyday basis. Thank you.